Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You are looking at the SPY quarterly chart for the S&P 500 ETF. And I'm Dennis Hudson at orangequant.com, and we're doing a synthetic trendline forecast on the quarterly chart. Now, the quick and dirty of all this is that if you notice where we are now, it's poking up through that downward blue trend line this quarter. It cannot, according to these synthetic trend lines, it cannot exceed the previous quarter, which is this taller brown candle, bearish candle. It cannot exceed, it's not likely to exceed the top of that, which is around 135. Now, next week, the last week of October, I have another indicator, the PV indicator, which you can find at orangequant.com. That's indicating that next week is going to be even more bullish than this week. So we could see it go up to about 133, 134, but because the inflection is marked 2 candles before up here, it means that that is the inflection, and therefore we don't expect another inflection until we get over here to this, you see the green circle and the yellow circle. Well, those are inflections which are very close to each other. So we need to continue to see the way things are, with the current candle not exceeding the high of the previous quarter. Now that green circle right over there, that is next quarter, the first quarter of 2012, and it's marking an inflection on the quarterly chart, which is consistent with the forecast we made a year and a half ago on the yearly chart, stating that, and you can find that at our YouTube channel, youtube.com/orangequant. And in that, we stated very clearly that it would be sometime around the first quarter of 2012 that things would change. And at the time, we thought it meant that they would change for the better. However, all we were looking at was inflections, pardon me, which just mean change in direction. And after looking at it today, it might not be a good thing that'll be coming at us towards the end of the first quarter of 2012. We'll plan another video for that later. Now the yellow inflection, the yellow circle over there, that's towards the end of the second quarter of 2012. So even if things get ugly towards the end of the first quarter, they would tend to reverse towards the end of the second quarter. So to recap, we could go up next week, and in fact throughout the rest of this quarter there is a chance of us seeing a high around 133, 135, but not above that, according to the synthetic trendline forecast. However, due to the very heavy open interest pardon me, open interest on in volume on puts against the market for December contracts, there is a strong possibility that we will see a major dump before this quarter is over. Thank you for stopping by. I'm Dennis Hudson at orangequant.com, and we're going to be looking more at that possible dump based on weekly charts later.